My name is Marcus Warner, and thank you for joining me today in the NITCO Integrated Warehouse Solution Center. Today I have a very unique product that I'd like to show to you. But before I do, I'd like to talk about 3 different styles of picking in the material handling world. The first style is pallet picking, the second is case picking, and the third is hybrid picking. As you know, when it comes to case picking, we have the solution for you at NITCO. That is a JLG MSP mobile stock picker. When it comes to hybrid picking, which is a dual function of case picking and pallet picking, we also have that solution here at NITCO. That is the MO 2.5 mid-level order picker. Now when it comes to solely pallet picking, in the old industry, you used to have your standard order picker that you could use in the facility. Behind me, I have what is called a Yale Model OSEF mini Mast order picker. Very unique product in our industry. I had the opportunity to have 20 professionals from the material handling industry see this exact unit, and I asked all of them to raise their hand if any one of them had either sold or demoed this product in a facility. Out of 20 material handling professionals in the industry, not one raised their hand that they saw this product in the industry. So what is this machine? Where do I put this machine in the material handling world? Where is this going to work in my facility? There are 4 challenges that I have written down here that I'd like to talk to you about, and this is where you hear these challenges in your facility, is when you're going to start noticing that the mid-level, the OSEF mini mast might be a good option in your facility. The first challenge, high SKU count. You have medium footprint in your travel environment. High labor, overtime cost. So you have tons of SKUs all throughout your facility, and you're just stuffing in different locations to help facilitate all of the SKUs that you currently have in your facility. Challenge number 2, multiple pick vehicles and pick zones leading to a merge in your operation. What multiple pick zones basically is, I'll use for example ice cream. If we have vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry ice cream in a facility, and we're getting an overflow on chocolate ice cream, now you have to start placing that SKU, your chocolate ice cream, in a different part of the facility to cover the overflow that you're having. What that causes is travel time in the product, going back and forth, more chances for damage because you're moving your overflow back into your standard pick zones, and your machines. You're adding more wear and tear to your machines because you're making them travel a farther picking slot to bring the SKUs back to your normal SKU where you'd be putting your chocolate ice cream. And challenge 3 is increasing your SKU base and space constraints. If you already have a set amount of SKUs in your operation, and you've either gotten a contract for more SKUs, or you have the opportunity to bring more SKUs into your facility or your given distribution center, you need more place to place your SKUs. Challenge 4, it increases the potential for short orders and or product damage due to reduced inventory in the pick slot. So obviously, as we know, the pick slot is where the easiest place that I can grab product and I can bring it down and I can pallet pick. I can pull a full pallet off my pick slots in a facility. Most facilities have an A and B pick slot where you're picking from your normal order picker or you're picking from your normal end rider as you're going around. So you're traveling down an aisle with your end rider jacks and you're picking from your slots. An average man, you're going to pick between 72 inches and below on your A to B pick slots. Now that I've given 4 challenges that we see day to day in a warehouse, in a distribution center, all the time, that we're always running into that high SKU count. Where do we find more pick spots? Where do we find more picking? Where do we find more places to put our SKUs? I want to talk about now, specifically, how this machine in your operation is going to help increase your productivity and also the ergonomics of your guys that are getting on and off this machine. What's very unique about this machine, the first thing you notice, it's not like a standard order picker. You don't have your mast. You don't have your overhead guard. You basically have the base unit of an order picker. What's really unique to the Yale and Hyster product on this machine is most of our competitors put this same exact machine on their 6,000-pound end rider chassis. We take our standard heavy-duty order picker and we put that machine on this chassis. So you get a full operational order picker without your overhead mast. So that's great. Marcus, it's fantastic that there's no overhead mast. What's the purpose of that? The really nice feature of this unit is by OSHA standards, once you go over 48 inches high, you have to tether. You have to tether into the overhead guard, you have to tether into your racking if you're picking, whatever it is, you have to tether in. What's really nice about this order picker is it goes up to 46.1 inches. So as we discussed, right now my platform is 46.1 inches off the ground. This gives me the ability that I don't have to tether in by OSHA standards. I'm in full requirements of OSHA standards that I'm not going past that 48-inch height. What the really nice feature of this unit is, over the JLG, if you're doing case picking, is that the JLG you have a tray load, and the average tray load on a JLG mobile stock picker is between 250 and 500 pounds. This unit, I don't have to case pick and bring down 2 cases at a time. I can actually have a pallet on the back of my forks here, and I can pick a whole pallet from this position. And I can actually travel at this height going down, so I don't have to go down and up, down and up. So it saves on the productivity of your machine. Another nice feature of this, in comparison to our Yale or Hyster mid-level order picker, is that on those, the forks do not raise up. You have to pick your cases, you have to travel down, and you have to build your pallet on the back side of your forks and then go to your next position. This machine gives you the ability to pick your full pallets right here from this position. 1, increasing productivity, increasing efficiency, and increasing the ergonomics of your guys because they're not going to have to tether in every single time they get on and off this machine. As you can see here, an average size male or female on this machine picking, like I said before, you have 72 to 78 inches, your normal pick slots, all the way up. What this machine does here for you, it gives you the ability to go all the way up to 120 inches of picking, which opens your slot process and gives you an increased efficiency of over 100% pick slots throughout your whole facility. If you have any more questions, I would ask you that you would talk to your account manager or your local material handling manager from NITCO, and we'd be more than happy to spec out your whole facility and show you the increase in productivity, ergonomics, and efficiency in pick slots with the Yale OSEF Mini Mast. Thank you very much.